What's up, Scorpios? Ugh, look at my post on my YouTube. I'm not gonna explain what's been going on, but I needed time to recharge my energy because that's what we need to do so far as being readers. And I really needed to recharge. So it's been a few days since I did a read-in. I did post a short that was from last week that I forgot to post, but it should be either way. It's timeless, so that's why I posted it. Anyways, I needed time to rest after a little bit. Okay, if you look at my YouTube post, you'll know why I needed to recharge. But also, it's a rainy day. I don't really give a F, and I took off work. I had to take off work. I go back tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, Scorpio, if it does resonate, please subscribe, or comment on my video. We're using a new Oracle deck. Is Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Shout out to one of my friends, Dana, for giving me one of my Oracle decks. She's given me a few. I really appreciate it. So, anyways, guys, the first Oracle card is Wake Up. It's your moment. At the end of this tarot reading, you're going to understand why the Wake Up is here. But I will explain, but then I'm going to have to go over it. But it's going to click with you eventually. Wake up, it's your moment. Scorpio, you either just got tested or you are about to be tested in regards to your temperature, your anger. Okay? But now, listen. If somebody here that really wants to pick at you feels like they know you when they don't know you. It's not somebody here that you're it's not somebody here that you're like this with, which when I like this mean close with. It's not them that's going to do this, which they may, but it's going to be a particular person that's a outsider, that you consider them technically an outsider or nobody, and that nobody to you really, that knows that you're different because we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Card next. This person knows you're different, Scorpio. They see that, they know that, they feel it because you can see right fucking through this person, right through them. And you have called out either on the sideline or in front of them who they are. And I feel like they got called out and for who they are to a particular person that you are possibly close with or in some type of dynamic with. And people are starting to see this person for who the fuck they are. All right? We got who in the world are you, getting to know the new you. So while you are too busy, you have been working on yourself, Scorpio, to the point where people can see that 100%. And we're never going to be perfect people or a perfect human being, but as long as you are continuously working on yourself, that's all that matters. As long as you're able to acknowledge what you've done in the past or recently, as long as you know that individually, doesn't matter what anybody has to say. Your growth is your growth, and you only know your own shadows and your growth to be able to determine who you are. And I feel like because you are changing so fast, there's somebody here that really is like, who the hell are you? Because it's like every time they see you, and it could be multiple people, you're changing, but it's for the best. Okay? A lot of people can't figure you out, but there's one person here that's really triggered. Okay? We got a fly that came out in your read, Scorpio. This always happens, and sometimes in our reads, or They only come when I do a read, but any other time, they want to be nowhere. Keep your temperature. Don't allow anger to rule you is your last oracle card. Somebody here is going to fucking test you, Scorpio. And it's not going to be a person that you think. Now, it's not going to be the person that you're like this with. Because I know it's a dynamic because we have the Five of Wands here. There's conflict, group conflict here. Somebody wanted to create group conflict where they wanted to. This person, I feel like there's an individual playing in the background. They got seen though for who they are. And they are trying to pick at you and label you. They have a label over you, Scorpio, because they feel like they got you figured out. They're going to try to check your temperature. They're going to say something here. All right? Now, just FYI, we're going to go to story time with my story, which this is kind of resonating with me and what I just went through. I had a temperature check for real, to the point where somebody said something racist to me and I would have knocked, really went off the handle off for real. And this person may have heard that you do have anger issues, because that is one of my shadows. Just let everyone know that is one of my shadows that I have greatly tried to master. And I have exceeded because I use literally this is just the last temperature check, but there's been times even before this as I'm going through my change and my the direction of where I'm supposed to be going and through my evolution. I've been tested the most with my shadow with anger. And the way I would have handled certain situations in the past, like beating somebody's ass, or taking it far. Somebody here is trying to check is going to say something to you, Scorpio. Just like I just went through. And the way that you pass this test is going to it's going to elevate you. It's actually going to be that test that's going to push you up, because you passed. It's that's your shadow. You did something here to not master it, but you had patience with it. Okay, where you kind of did pass that test, where that the Most High seen it, your ancestors seen it, and now it's time for you to have your next blessing. All right, Scorpio, we got the Queen of Pentacles here. This is you. Okay, that's you. Because you have passed this test or some type of lesson here, it's a test. Okay, just gonna be real with you. It's a test. If it's anything like my situation, it's gonna be a goddamn test. It's gonna be a test where it elevates you into a higher, where you're supposed to be for your evolution. It could be spiritually. It could be finances, it could be abundance, but I feel like it has to be with all of them to accelerate you to where you need to be with self. Okay? You are well deserved in regards to a lot of things that you want right now, Scorpio, because you mastered certain things and you have passed certain tests where now everything that you wanted or you manifested, you're now going to end up receiving. Okay. Then we have the Empress. Okay. This is you, Scorpio. It's gonna elevate you up to be the Empress as well. But you're already the Empress. You may already be a mother. You may already have these traits already to be the Empress. You're everything. All right. You're everything between the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles here, and the High Priestess, Scorpio. Also, the Empress could also be during this conflict here, that where somebody's going to check your temperature. This could also be a mother figure, or it could be like a mom, an aunt, or somebody here that is a mother figure to you, or some way, shape, or form. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mother, but it could be somebody here that it resembles a motherly, like mother traits. Okay, so it could be like an aunt, it could be your mother, it could be a godmother, it could be your grandmother. All right, somebody here is gonna have your back during a time that it could be an earth sign, okay, that is going to have your back when it comes to a certain dynamic here or a situation, or it's vice versa where you help them. It's I feel like because we have the Two of Wands here, the Two of Wands is here because it's going to point you, whoever is sticking up for you or vice versa, to get you out of some type of conflict here, because we got the Five of Wands, that's conflict card. It's pushing you into something here where both of you, whether like with the Empress or with the Queen of Pentacles, or it could just be you. But I feel like it could be two feminines here. But you put it where it's supposed to fit in your story, all right? It could be either or. It's gonna, with the Two of Wands here, you're gonna move forward and have that, with the wake up, you're waking up and you're gonna move forward in regards to, you see who's starting in a conflict with the Five of Wands, who is trying to check your temperature, because spiritually you can see that and you can feel that. And I feel like this is going to open up doors in regards to not only you moving forward and with the Wheel of Fortune here and having things going in your favor, it's also going to have another person here where things are also going to go in their favor with the Wheel of Fortune here at the end. That means that's good karma. That means that things are going to end up being in your favor, and also somebody else, because you're having it, like, this person may have also went through a temperature check, but Scorpio here, you are actually the main thing in regards to something that goes on with some type of conflict here, and may have not even been your conflict, but some way, shape, or form. You are tested here, and there's an eye-opener here for you and somebody else, or just you, to move forward and just get over this fucking conflict here, or be aware of something here specifically where shit now is going in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like it has to do with you and somebody else. Okay? Where now things are going in the right direction where it's supposed to go. So if it is a family dynamic, if it is just a certain group of group dynamic, if it is something with just you trying to close out a cycle, we got the Wheel of Fortune here where now shit's officially going in the right way. The right way. Okay, Scorpio? So that way you can finally be in like a good headspace and be able to go towards what you're supposed to be going towards, because there was some type of blockage here, whether that be somebody else's situation or your situation. But there's something here where spiritually now shit is gonna go in your favor and possibly somebody else here. Okay, 444 just on the timer. Okay, and whoever thought that they could play in your energy, because I see the World card here, they didn't want shit going in your favor, Scorpio, because this person is jealous. It could be a masculine, heavy. It's giving heavy masculine. I'm not getting like any weird feminine energy here. It's definitely giving with the Five of Wands here, like it could have been a masculine, heavy masculine that was trying to, in the outside, start shit with you. What else for Scorpio? I don't think it was. What are we doing? Okay. The Five of Pentacles came out. in the reverse, Scorpio. With this is gonna put you out of spiritual poverty, because I don't think it's your spiritual poverty. I feel like it could be multiple spiritual poverties here, because I feel like you got somebody else in your energy as well, and I feel like you might be helping somebody spiritually get out of a spiritual poverty, or it could be that whoever you are, I feel like you're helping somebody here, but you're going to be tested at the same time, Scorpio. And it's definitely an earth sign here that because the Five of Pentacles, is earth energy, that you're helping somebody here get back into spiritual alignment. But this is somebody here that's really close to you, like I said, that where it's going to put you both, like, I feel like you're already in spiritual alignment, but I feel like if you're very close with this person, it's going to get them back on track as well and get out of this stuck mentality, because they may have been they may have been in spiritual poverty, which is they may have not been connected to source like they should have or how they used to. And you're helping somebody here get out of that funk, Scorpio. I love you for that, okay? I love you for that, okay? I almost feel like this was like Myri. That's so scary. That's so weird. But Scorpios, I feel like a lot of us really be on the same length here, the wavelength. So I feel like this definitely like resonated with a few of my other friends that are Scorpios here, okay? But like, yeah, so let's just keep it at that. All right, Scorpio. And keep your anger in check, your shadow. Because if this didn't happen already, it might. If this didn't happen already, it's going to. And I feel like, or if not, it might be a confirmation. But this is a new message for me, for Scorpio. Don't let motherfuckers test you in the worst way, Scorpio. Or just, even if they do test you, just fucking laugh at them like I do now. I laugh. And it triggers the shit out of people. And that's how my last test was. Like, I laughed at somebody and they were racist towards me. Even though I'm like, well, I don't even listen. Okay? People are just, their energy is just not really balanced, okay, as it should be. And you know when people, you know that you should not be entertaining low vibrational beings, okay? Anyways, I'm trying to get this in. Jeez. Peace out, Scorpios. If it does resonate, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video. Peace out.